2020 hopeful Julian Castro just took out an ad on Fox News to send a message to Donald Trump. Take a look.
President Trump, you referred to countries as shitholes. You urged American congresswomen to go back to where they came from. You called immigrants rapists. As we saw in El Paso, Americans were killed because you stoked the fire of racists. Innocent people were shot down because they looked different from you. Because they look like me. They look like my family. Words have consequences. Ya basta.
Okay, before we get to the substance, it is a sheer coincidence that I seem to have the exact same suit he does on. Okay.
Feels like good style planning. Wow, shirt and everything. What's the belt game? Because we see, yeah.
Okay, and the same skin color, so that's also a coincidence. Anyway, look, I love that he's buying it on Fox News so that Trump will see it.
So good.
And I like that he made it personal and he said people who look like me. And people need to understand that, because for some folks it's theoretical, but if you're a Latino and people are saying that you're doing an invasion of this country and it's festering, and you reference to the diseases and viruses and how you're dirty and you're trying to replace us and you're the enemy, and you're Latino, that's about you. That's about your brother. That's about your sister. That's about your mom, daddy, your kids. Goddamn right, it's personal. So it's about time Democrats started fighting back in an effective way.
Yeah, and I also had a tweet because this ad comes just a couple days after Trump attacked the person who looks exactly like Julian Castro's twin brother Joaquin as a congressman. He tweeted, "I don't know who Joaquin Castro is other than the lesser brother of a failed presidential candidate who makes a fool of himself every time he opens his mouth. Joaquin is not the man that his brother is, but his brother, according to most, is not much." It was an attack, but I mean, it makes Julian's point.
Yeah, Joaquin Castro is a representative from Texas, and he quote unquote outed the donors in Texas for Donald Trump. They say he actually didn't out them. It's open secrets. Everybody can go on the website and check it out. It's public information. It's not doxing. That's insanity.
Right.
And all he's saying is these people donate to Donald Trump. I guess they're proud of it. And our system is built on private donations to politicians. And that's fundamentally corrupt, and Joaquin pointed it out. And every Republican lost it. Why did they lose it? They're like, that's our funders, that's our bloodline. Who cares about the voters? Oh, our beloved donors, how dare you? And I'm actually shocked that the Democrats didn't make him apologize. I thought they would, because Nancy Pelosi's like, wait, donors, that's where my power comes from. So they didn't though, they didn't. So give Pelosi and the Democrats credit. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but publicly they didn't really back him either. But at least they didn't do the usual go out there and apologize to the Republicans nonsense.
I think there's an interesting thing too to be said. You know, one of the things that always gets said about Democrats is that they do not campaign to win, right? That they campaign not to lose. And I think we've already seen some of that. We certainly saw Elizabeth Warren highlight some of that in the last debate. She was calling some of that out. And he's doing it so well here, right? He's like, I'm going to go at the belly of the beast and attack and attack. And I think that is very necessary. And I think the way he did it was really beautiful in some ways, really poetic actually, in the way that he approached that and shook up both the viewers of Fox News and the #1 most common viewer of Fox News, the president.
Yeah, the most famous viewer. And I don't really feel good about like putting, like giving money or I don't like it when presidential candidates have gone on Fox News. I don't. I think it's just hate mongering. I don't like it. But this, I mean, he's not at all trying to win over voters with that. So it really was just like, he's just like being like, and I don't know, I don't hate it as much. It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. It makes sense. It does, yes, the ad buy does go to Fox, but it's a tiny amount. It's only going to Bedminster, New Jersey, because that's where Trump's gonna be over the weekend. So he's gonna see it no matter what. It's intended to get under Donald Trump's skin. It's also, by the way, politically smart. Because if you get under Trump's skin, he'll tweet about you, you'll get more attention, and you'll look like the guy fighting against Donald Trump. It's very politically savvy, but on policy grounds, it's absolutely right as well. And look, Republicans' #1 thing is identity politics. So why do they like Trump, the evangelicals? We did a story about it earlier today. Because he doesn't like gay people, and he doesn't and he attacks all the other races. It has nothing to do with the Bible. If they believed in the Bible, they would be totally against the adulterous Donald Trump, let alone all of his different crimes and contradictions of the Bible. It ain't about the Bible, it's about their identity. So in this case, Julian Castro is saying, if you're gonna attack my identity, I'm gonna call you out on it, and I'm gonna attack back. That actually is politics 101. But to Steve's point, the Democrats have been laying down for so long that whenever anyone stands up, you're like, whoa. What is that? Are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to fight back? And it's about time they did. So great job by Julian Castro.
I hope
again.
It sets the tone. And I know that sounds, aggressive, but I think aggressive is obviously what's needed. I think that's crucial to say, we're going to fight in, at least to some degree, the mentality and rhetoric of this toxic person, right? We're gonna go at it.
Because as aggressive as this is just talking. What happened in El Paso, what's happening at the border, that's,
That's real.
Yeah.
That's right. That's violent actions. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.